What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd, and I'm back with some more Age Mythology. The Titans action! Spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Odin. His name is Soup. His opponent today, in the red color, playing as Poseidon. Which may as well just be playing as Matreiuss at this point, because he is Matreiuss and he is playing Poseidon. Right? No? Yes? Well, the map's Tundra. It's currently 1-1 in this, I don't know how many games they're going to play, but they're playing a bunch of games. And we've had two relatively early resigns. I think the first resign was definitely warranted. The second one has me still head scratching. And I feel like if we were to go into the recorder game, load it out, I feel like there were definitely some options Matreiuss had there. But I'm gonna let it slide. It's fine. Look at that great hunt there. Eyeball popping here. Absolutely eyeball popping. 15 goat. Because of the great hunt. Anyways, so the reason this is happening here by Soup is you've got a perfect great hunt onto the caribou, but there's no real reason to use it on them besides the fact that you could have a butt ton of hunt in your base. So you only need, I believe it's 5 caribou. I could be wrong. It might be 6 to advance to the classical age as Norse. So he's opting to get the goat here for the mid game to gather from instead of anything else, and you get more total food out of the goat because the goat basically they all doubled. So he would have started with 8, or yeah, he would have started with 8 and almost gotten 8 of them himself, and they're all just under 100 food. So you're gonna be feeling fancy fresh. So he can't quite get 8, but I think if he did it straight away, maybe he could have gotten 8. Well, they start at 75 food. It starts at 50 food, so I think if he great hunted straight away, maybe he would have been able to get it. I don't know. Anyways, never mind. Let's have a look up here. What's Matreiuss doing? 2 villages wood. This is a really fast advance time build from Matreiuss. Normally you see 3 villagers on wood, but if there's only 2, it does indicate that you either want, I don't know, you just generally want to go really fast to the classical age. It's probably going to be a 330 anyways, and maybe Matreiuss has done this because he's had to move some villagers forward here onto this hunt. Which is fine. So there's the temple. Everything's going fine and dandy in the early stages of this game. There's the temple for Soup as well. Freya coming through. Ravens ravening. And Odin says, I may only have 1 eye, but I got 2 ravens. And I can see from the sky. Man, maybe I should have written some lines there for the upcoming Age Mythology campaigns. Wait, confirmed? Extra Age Mythology campaigns? Or is Boyd trolling again? Who knows? We've got some relics here. The Blanket of Empress Zoe, which is the Building Crush Vulnerability relic. There is one more relic which I'd love to see. So let's check that one out here. We've got the Head of Orpheus. Building Line of Sight. It's not as bad as you think it is. It's kind of worth grabbing it. Extra 8 line of sight. If you compare that to Signal Flares, which is extra 6 line of sight for building, so it's a little bit better than Signal Flares. So it's essentially 150 wood that you get for free. Or a little bit more than 150 wood. So you do see a lot more of the map. You see the raids coming a little bit earlier, so it's worth getting it. But we probably won't see it grabbed anyways. And we do see 2 villagers on favor here. Maybe Matreiuss is thinking about going for an early Spirited Charge, or maybe he's going for Hippocon. Sorry, not Hippocon, Centaur. How many villagers on wood? 6 villagers on wood. Well, there's the stable coming out for Matreiuss. I don't know how much I rate the early Thunder Spirited Charge. How much favor does he have? 18 favor? Well, and the other thing is you need to get Sylvan Law for your Centaur in order to build them, in order for them to do anything against the Odin, because he's got the Valkyrie to counter them early game. Before Sylvan Law, at the very least. Unless Matreiuss is going for like a semi-fast heroic Nemean Lion spam? No mercy in the chat? Is this gonna work? How much favor in the bag? He's got 22 favor. He's got a lot of food here, so he can get the early Spirited Charge, but this is wild. The walls do get denied here, but maybe Matreiuss can throw up another wall over here as he's leaving. That's what I'd do. Because it's going to ghost build anyway, so he can't push through it. So if he doesn't push through this way, or he does push through this way and deny the wall, you can just retreat to the tower and you're fine. There's Spirited Charge. He's rushing Spirited Charge. Is this going to work? Like, he hasn't been punished for it. So, where do you... Oh, he's making an archery range as well. This is crazy. I am genuinely shocked. It's currently 77 population to 52 population, though, as the Hippocon making their way out of their base. 6.05 speed, enough to make their way past all these units. But Raiding Cavalry have 6.00 speed, so... while these Hippocon are faster, they're only a little bit faster. So he's going to be looking for the raids now. Yes, he's got really safe resources in his base. And this is definitely by design. And we do see the raiders have spotted these Hippocon. And I just don't know. Ooh, nice micro, pulling the 4 HP one back. Nice micro from Soup as well. And Soup does have the Odin... regen, whereas Hippocon don't, plus the Valkyrie heals as well. Meanwhile, the unit's trying to move into the front here, Hippocons, plus the hero's trying to defend. Centaur in the back here, can snipe some of those Ulfsark here. Now we finally see the raid. It's hit this location. He's going to get some villager kills. 1, 2, 3, dead. One villager dead. 2 villagers dead? Maybe? He's going for it. No, not going to be able to do so. The raiders coming in. The Hippocon going to be able to retreat, and I'll be surprised. I would be surprised if we don't see an early Thundering Hooves here from Soup. He's got the resources to get it. He just needs to upgrade it. But also just semi-fast heroic here is not a bad play either. As we see the units from Soup manages to come in here. They basically just somehow slither through the army, though, as he's retreating back. How's the population looking now? 81 to 98. Still a big advantage for Soup in the population here. And there's medium cavalry there. That's going to make it scary for Soup. See, we got pickaxe, hand axe coming through from Matreiuss. Second town center for Soup. That's playing very heavily into what Matreiuss wants here. This town center does not secure a gold mine. This gold mine is about to expire. We do not see any attempted second, third age here from Soup. So Gold Starve is on the tables here. I'd love to see an armory getting thrown down for Matreiuss and get Copper Mail out. Just to like guarantee that he wins. Or nice raids here. Guarantee that he wins the fight for the second gold mine. Now the Hippocons retreating back. Oh. Raiding cavalry coming in. Get the raid onto the gold villages here. This gold mine for Matreiuss still has a fair amount left. Matreiuss actually cutting production. Why? I mean, I guess if he's trying to go to the next age, I don't see an armory here. Maybe going for a second town center. It's a little bit late. Do we have thundering hooves yet? Still no thundering hooves. So they're just moving down to the corner of the map here. The dwarves have finished. They're moving forward here off to the side to the gold mines. Does Matreiuss have any idea of the timings? I mean, I don't know how I would give it away, but Soup with 2 town centers. Does he win this fight? Maybe he wins the fight. Because the Ulfsarks they don't have Lone Wanderer, so they're going to get sniped by the Toxotes in the back. And Matreiuss is trading this fairly decently here because of Spirit of Charge. Nice micro from those Hippocon here. Toxotes in the back just get medium Toxotes as this fight is going on. And Matreiuss is cleaning up this fight. Look at this population, 85 to 71. Huge victory here for Matreiuss. He's grabbing the second town center. I hate it. Why don't you just go for the gold mine? It's past the 10-minute mark. Norse, they finished their gold mine at 10 minutes. Same with Greeks. As you can see, his gold mine's finished. That means you have to know that your opponent's finished. Hippocon come in. More raids onto Soup's villages here is absolutely huge because that's going to deny the advantage from getting the second town center here. The Toxotes raids coming in. There's going to be raiding cavalry here though, but with the Polita and the Centaurs, probably going to be enough to push off this gold mine for just a little bit. And Matreiuss gets his second town center up, starts his military production back up as well. The villages do fall here. Toxotes come in, pick off 2 dwarves at this point. There is a Valkyrie out now for Soup, and now we'll see, can Matreiuss win this fight here? He's going to be going after the Valkyrie. You see the Valkyrie immediately going after the Centaur though. Hippocon coming in, going to be hitting these villagers on the wood line here. He's going to get another villager kill. How's the population looking? It's 88 to 83. Lots of villages, lots of resources in the bank for Matreiuss, who's no longer building anything out of those archery ranges. Lots of idle Hippocon here, and he could be getting so much value right now from hitting this gold mine, but he's just not coordinating his army well enough. Still looking for raids down the bottom side of the map when there is nothing down there. Meanwhile, Soup kind of getting away with murder by eating these Auroch over here. Obviously tough to find. And now the raiding cavalry pick off all of the Toxotes. That's absolutely huge for Soup as he lost a lot of units, and now picking these ones off for free is gigantic for him. It'll allow him a chance back into this game here as Matreiuss is retreating back home. We do see the Theseus is up, the armory coming up for Matreiuss as he's throwing up walls everywhere. Going to be moving into the mid game here. It looks like no gold staves afoot here. And now Soup making his way forward. Going to try and force a fight yet again, maybe. How's the population looking? 123 to 110. We remember that Green Sea Squash game against Sheltie where Green Sea Squash managed to win. He won through the attrition of the Norse player continuously fighting in the Classical Age, but we do see that this is going to be a difficult one for Soup to make it work. I guess the Hippocon make it back here. He does decide to turn and fight. He realizes there's not as many Hippocon as he thought. Matreiuss retreating here. How's the population? 122 to 130. Matreiuss pulling back into this town center. The villagers can jump in here if they so choose. The 4 Hippocon over here for Matreiuss sitting idle as Soup is seeing some opportunity to get some value here as he's throwing his army in, but a lot of his army is not fighting, whereas every single unit of Matreiuss is fighting in this fight currently. So Hippolyta taking down the Valkyrie as well. He's got defender's advantage, pumping out the Toxotes, pumping out the Hippocon. Soup's army dies yet again, and now what is happening is Soup is deciding to go to the heroic age potentially. Oh yes, he is deciding to go to the heroic ages, cut all military production. And now Matreiuss is going to attempt to punish here. He's going for a raid with the Hippocon immediately. Another ox cart coming out. Still no advance from Soup. And we'll see. We'll see if he can get a decent raid onto this gold mine. I love the dodging of line of sights here from the Hippocon, but he needs to get around these villagers. He doesn't manage to do so. Now he does. The villagers not retreating. Matreiuss is not taking any gambles here. He's going for the guaranteed villager damage here, picking off a couple of villagers. Only gets 2 there, unfortunately, but does push off that gold mine for the time being. Do we see Skadi? We do see Skadi. We don't see Matreiuss advancing just yet. How is he going? He's getting very close. He needs to cut all of these Hippocon from being produced if he wants to advance here. He does have an armory. Does he have armor upgrades? He's got no copper mail just yet. But he's going to be late to the heroic age, which is going to be a small issue for Matreiuss. We'll see if he's there yet. Still not there. Nice catch here by Matreiuss, but as the Ulfsarks decide to turn around, you're going to have to retreat back here. The Toxotes do get caught as well. And now we're going to see the upgrade. Yes, Aphrodite is on the way for Matreiuss. So we'll see what Matreiuss is going to do here with his Aphrodite. Generally speaking, the reason Poseidon players want to go Aphrodite against Odin as opposed to Dionysus is simply for the blood, the divine blood upgrade. Getting that upgrade allowing you to spam buildings means it gives you an easier time to defend against a Ragnarok. And there's the town center going up for Matreiuss as well, going to 3. We see early heavy raiders from Soup, and there's the forest fire. Finally holding on to a forest fire, opening up the base and opening up this gold mine as well. But Matreiuss is happily mining from gold up here as well. But this does allow this gold mine to get shut down just a little bit here. However, with this town center going up, if he gets it up in time, which he will be able to get it up by the looks of it, that's going to allow him to even grab this gold mine as well for just a little bit. And there it is. It gets up just in the nick of time as these units run in here. The heavy raiders getting targeted down as well. So seeing a side build here from Matreiuss onto this gold mine already. I love Matreiuss' side builds. Still pumping out villages, sort of. Now, where does Soup go for in this game? He's in the heroic age. He's got a lot of raiders. He's got the Ulfsark here. The villagers pushing the gatherers pushing the villagers back. So we've got heavy raiders or heavy hippocons coming in for Matreiuss as well. But surely he just builds prodromus here. Force out the cavalry. Sorry, force out the infantry, the Ulfsark. Make the prodromus, make the raiding cavalry stop being built. So then you can transition into Hypaspist to deal with the Ragnarok and the Ulfsark in the same way. That just makes sense, right? Or a prodromus just a bad unit. And now the Hippocon raid's coming in here, taking down more villagers. Nice raid from Matreiuss. Now the raid is coming in. He does have that Thundering Hooves upgrade. So these Hippocon raids, a little bit less useful at this point. But they will be able to slowly get away. And with the raiders bumping into each other, you kind of have to control them to run in front and try and get us around or something. Nice wall from Soup, starting to quarter off the map a little bit. Nemean Lion coming in here. Atlanta here to take down the Frost Giant. The Nemean Lion raids coming in. Going to be able to roar and do a lot of damage to all these units. I believe this ability is exactly the same as Einherjar Horn as well. But it is what it is. Now the Hippocon making a retreat. Curse onto this. Yeah, how many is here? These 5 of the raiders, and then the villagers can just turn around and pick these guys off. But we'll get off 1 villager kill before, or 2 villager kills before losing the second heavy raider. A nice play there from Soup. Now, how's the heroic age, mythic age looking here? Matreiuss with a lot of wood in the bank, but not much else. Soup with a ridiculous amount of economy right now, though. Does he have a market down? I see a market here. Will he be going for the Ragnarok? I don't see any real reason to have to go Ragnarok. Tier here wouldn't be a bad idea. But still no Prodromus. Why no Prodromus? Nice raids from Matreiuss onto the farms here of Soup. If he just gets the Nemean Lion to take the damage from the town center, he can pick off so many villages there. And the big problem for Matreiuss is going to be this gold mine situation. He's got this gold mine sort of secured. This gold mine's just about to expire, and this gold mine is not secured at all. Now I've got some portable rams coming in for Soup. Perfect opportunity to go tier here. Get the wolf spawn, and he can take this town center down very easily. Meanwhile, the Ulfsark making their way in. Some Prodromus finally starting to come out from Matreiuss, but he needs to send them over to the raiding cavalry. And you can see, not only do they counter the raiding cavalry, but they're as fast as the raiding cavalry as well. Nice frost here by Soup, forcing the ceasefire. But now Hephaestus hits for Matreiuss. He's got his armory down. Forge of Olympus coming down. A second armory coming up. He needs a third armory, which is just coming as well. And the question is going to be, can Matreiuss defend against the Ragnarok? He's got military buildings everywhere. He needs to spam a bunch of those military academies out. Does he have Divine Blood? He does not have Divine Blood just yet. He's got a lot of villages on the favor here. For no real reason anymore. Should take them off and put them over onto the gold or something. Make sure he has an excess amount of gold. Remember, Hephaestus only costs like 20 gold as well. So they're very useful. Meanwhile, we got Masons coming through. Polyphemus is coming through as well. All of those copper weapons, copper mail, copper shields should come through. There's the Ragnarok for Soup. He is ready to go. He wants to end it now. Not going to wait at all. We see the Rag Heroes coming in onto this gold mine, pushing off the gold mine there. We've got three military academies here. He needs to throw more military buildings down if he wants to defend against this. How's the population looking? 145 population to 324. The Polyphemus pops out here. Fortified town centers comes through for Matreiuss as well in the nick of time. The portable ram almost falling, but it's at 84 HP. It is going to be surviving, able to take down the town center with the help of everything else. Our villagers have to pull back, and Matreiuss is gold starved. And we see that that's really cute there by Soup coming in, going to be attempting to take the Plenty Vault for himself. Absolute genius play here. Throw down a longhouse or two around it as well to secure it for good. And that would have been huge. And GG, well played by a Soup here. I thought Matreiuss had his opportunity to hit this here. Matreiuss had his opportunity to hit this here. This gold mine hit. He should have done it. He should have done it hard. Maybe instead of two town centers, and he could have ended the game there. But he didn't go for it. And then following that, the prep here for the Rag was non-existent. He just couldn't win. Let's check the post game out. Check the resources, and for the most part, Soup is just in front here. Imagine if he got an early Divine Blood. That upgrade is so good. It's in the town center, isn't it? Divine Blood. Look at this. An extra 10 Greek villager carry capacity plus the move speed from the Greek villagers gives you extra gather rate on the farms plus wood as well. Really, really good. And then he could have just spammed military buildings. So the other thing I think that he could have done is in the early heroic age, as soon as he hit the heroic age, maybe make some Prodromus straight away to deal with the raiding cavalry that were causing him such issues and transition into military academies straight after that. So you make 10 Prodromus to dissuade raiding cavalry production anymore because they just completely destroy the raiding cavalry, and then just go into military academies and it would have been okay. Anyways, GG, well played. We'll see if they want to keep playing. If you're enjoying the game, games, please consider hitting the follow button on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next game.